mind, we have to isolate it first, isolate the absolute value bars. Get rid of the 10 and the negative 3. Which one do we think we're going to get rid of first? The 3. Move it to the other side. Then we could get rid of the 10, divide both sides by 10. And we really could have did this at the beginning, but if this doesn't change, we would say greater than is 4. It's still greater than, so this is still going to be an or. If it had changed at any point in time, then the type would change. So then we can create our two cases. X minus 4 is greater than 5, and x minus 4 is less than negative 5. Sid, if that's not enough, you could go to the workroom and see if they have the 2,000 in. You know where that is? Go down the hall to the left, and then the room will go in this. Okay. Add 4 on both sides. We have x is greater than 9 and x is less than negative 1. Because it's or, they're gonna graph apart from each other, both open, one at negative 1 going to the left, one at 9 is really off the graph, going to the right. And then interval notation, looking at where does it start, keeps going to the left, so negative infinity, stops at negative 1, it's open, so parentheses, and then write or, starts again at 9 and keeps going to infinity. Have any questions on that one, Ryan?
Oh, wait, no, I'll go to the bracket.
And then let's use 10. 10 right now has a less than, which would mean and. If at any point in time it changes, then the type will change, but let's see what happens. What would we do first? Get rid of the 11, subtract it. So 1/2 times the absolute value of 4x minus 4 is less than or equal to 4. Then get rid of the 1/2 by taking it, flipping it, and multiplying on both sides. It's still a less than or equal to, so it's still going to be an and. Then we can create two cases. 4x minus 4 is less than or equal to 8, and 4x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 8. Sorry, negative 8. And then solve both. Add 4 to all sides. So we have 4x is less than or equal to 12, and 4x is greater than or equal to negative 4. And then divide both sides by 4. So x is less than or equal to 3, and x is greater than or equal to negative 1. because we said this was an and, these should go together, graph together, starting at the lowest, -1, and ending at the highest, 3. There's a line in between. But if you weren't sure, you could graph them both. X is less than or equal to to positive 3 would be closed, going to the left. X is greater than or equal to -1 would be closed, going to the right. You can see where they overlap. So these would both be brackets, -1, 3. Do we have any questions on that? On that process? Or any others that we skipped over in general? This could include the practice of the back.
How would you know it's like and or? Is it like the symbol greater than or less than?
Yeah, so greater than or greater than or equal to, if this is isolated, so there's nothing else outside of here, will always be or. Less than or equal to, if this is isolated, will always be in. So if it's not isolated, it could change. No other questions? Emma, did you have a question? So then the rest of the class is yours to work on final exam review, retake work, missing tests, past Khan Academy, the Khan Academy that's due next week, more practice on this, any of those things. If you have questions, you can come up to me because I have tests to be grading, but I will pass out all of your tests I have that those of you that said you want to retake.